Stickies!
Welcome back to another fun and exciting, super exciting episode of the Stick with Kaji podcast. I'm Luann.
I'm Sean.
And if you would like, you can follow me on Instagram here at Luann Kaji, where, I've been slacking, but I occasionally post, fun happenings I do when we are not recording.
When was the last time you post?
Like a week ago.
Oh, what? You're slacking.
I know. So subscribe to Instagram and then it'll encourage me to post more.
Yeah, pressure her. Subscribe and also pressure her too.
Yeah, because you can't just post on Instagram. I feel like you have to do a caption or something, and then I'm just
That's the most difficult part.
Yeah.
We should have like a platform where you just only post picture and no caption.
Right? Thank you. That would save me time and then to think about hashtag. And I'm just like,
Do you even put a hashtag? You probably don't even put a hashtag.
I do.
You do?
I try. Anyway, sorry for off topic on Instagram. So subscribe to my Instagram. Today, we want to talk about just, something kind of, emotional, because we've been here in Hawaii, like we said, a year now, right?
Yeah, and then we discussed about pros and cons about the living in Hawaii. And you know what? I think this episode is going to be the last episode filming in Hawaii, unfortunately.
While because we are going back home to Texas for the summer. Howdy. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not many people say that in Texas anymore.
Yeah, we're very excited about it too because, it's just a change of scenery and I get to go back home and see my family and Kobe. He have grown so much. The last time I was there, he was sitting up, right? And now my sister told me he's crawling, he's standing up. I'm missing all these moments. I want to go back. That's
when you have to keep a close eye on the baby because he's going to be walking around soon. And then, once you look away, then he's going to be in a different room. You got to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, we're very excited about it, but also kind of emotionally sad because we love Hawaii, right? We call Hawaii our home now, and the kids had made lots of friends here so far. It's kind of a bummer to just not see their friends for the summer, but it's okay because we also have lots of friends at home that they're very excited to have play dates with. So
in this episode we're going to talk about what we so far have done after the kids are done with the school, and we're going to talk about our plan in Texas.
After they finished school last week, there's a few activities that we have done. Number one is our first time to visit this really cool farm, and it has grown so much sunflowers.
It's like you're seeing the whole bunch of suns on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Because sunflowers kind of look like a sun, so it was really nice seeing it. But it was so bright. Every time we were kind of walking around, we were like squinting our eyes, and some of the pictures we were closing our eyes.
Right. But we did do a picnic there, so that was really nice. And they had a little food stand. You can buy some yummy, fun food. And one of the food I've never tried before is, what is it? Some sort of sunflower.
It's a grilled sunflower.
Yes. When they brought it over, I was thinking, what is this? How do you even eat it? So they had to show us how to do it.
Yeah. And many of you guys, I'm sure you guys have had sunflower at maybe like a baseball game. Like those like dried up one, really hard one. This is different. It was really soft.
And they were telling us to scrape it off with a fork or something like that, right?
Yeah, so it's still on the flour, so you scrape it off and it just keep popping up. And they grilled it with the garlic and oil, and it was the best.
It was. Sean loved it.
Nice. Very soft.
And even Ryan, he tried it. He's like, oh, it's not bad, but it was just such a unique experience. And also at the Sunflower Farm place, they set up little cute things. You can take a picture. They just randomly have a piano there. The kids love just playing on the piano.
Oh, they have a bathtub too.
Yeah.
It was really fun because you can hold the sunflower and then make it look like it's a shower.
Right. Yeah. That was really fun. Sunflower doesn't bloom all year long. So after the sunflower stopped blooming, they kind of transformed the place for pumpkins.
Ah, that's perfect. Yeah. So we're going to go back there during the Halloween season then.
Yeah.
And do pumpkin patch.
And the kids been having lots and lots of play dates with their friends. You know, they went to this trampoline place, right? And then Ryan have a sleepover. And today I think they're going to like a Nerf gun sort of battle place. So.
And then he's been going to the skate park too.
Oh, yes.
Practicing his scooter skill, learning some tricks. A lot of his friends actually know how to ride scooters and skateboards. A lot of kids here very athletic.
Right, yeah, because they have more chances and opportunity to go outside, right? Because the weather is so stable here, so.
But we've been busy, and after they've completed school, and just as a parents, we just have to take them to so many places. Ryan's actually taking a lot of extracurricular classes.
Right, they still do swimming, and the girls been taking piano, and we still been taking Japanese lesson, even though my Japanese skills have not improved whatsoever.
I think it has.
Yoko.
Yoko.
Yokoro. Yoro.
Yeah, it's Ryoko.
So.
Why don't you tell the viewers some of the words that you learned recently?
No, I don't know. Don't you put so much pressure on me.
Well, at least what I noticed, just every now and then, Loen called me Shion instead of Sean. I don't know if it's because she learned Japanese. I mean, she knew that my real pronunciation, my name is Shion, but...
Yes, lesson well spent there. Anyways, when I get better, then maybe I feel more comfortable expressing or saying stuff in Japanese. But right now, I'm still like super duper beginner, so... Yeah.
And recently, we partnered up with the Starlight Foundation. They're a non-profit organization helping out, supporting the children at the hospital. And for us, what we wanted to do with the collaboration with the Starlight Foundation was to visit the local hospital and surprise kids with toys and like some activity books and meet and talk to them. I was surprised to see that there is a classroom where they study and do activities, and there's also like a fun playroom too with gaming system. And after like seeing them, they all seem so happy seeing Ryan.
I know Ryan. It's Ryan.
They mentioned to us that they watch Ryan's video all the time at the hospital, and sometimes it helps them get through the difficult time. And then one girl said Ryan is her best friend.
Yes,
Ryan, my best friend.
It was such a memorable experience because the Starlight Foundation core mission is to bring joy and happiness to kids, and we felt that it really resonate with us because, that's also our mission, is to hopefully also bring joy to kids' face.
And not only visiting the hospital and giving the gift baskets to the kids, but we also wanted to make a donation, $70,000 of a donation to Starlight Foundation, so we can help support other hospitals who's admitting children at their location as well. So our donation will be going toward the creating video game stations so kids can play video game at the hospital, and the Ryan's World branded gown, so when they go through the surgery they can wear those. Hospital, sometimes it's difficult to stay there, and especially during the pandemic. Hopefully we can make their hospital stay a little bit more enjoyable, and we're going to continue supporting the foundation.
Yeah, and everybody here in Hawaii, right, with the aloha spirit, they're just so nice to us, right? So it was just a privilege for us to be able to just contribute back to our local community. Oftentimes we always talk about this when we make YouTube videos, even with you guys, right? It's kind of just one way, right? Like you guys see us, but we don't see you. So it was, I don't know how to explain it. It was just a very heartfelt moment to just be able to see our fans, face to face, and just see them in person, and it really motivates us to just continue to make more fun videos.
We used to do in-person meeting through the Make-A-Wish Foundation, but just during the pandemic, it was not possible. So a lot of times we do Zoom, right? Meet up and played it with the kids through Make-A-Wish, and that was fun too. But we felt like there was some limitation on what we can do to keep it fun for them. So I was glad that we were able to finally meet them in person. And the hospital, Kapiolani Hospital, said this is the first time for a long time that they were able to bring, I guess they call us celebrity, but we're not celebrity.
We are not at all by any means. Yeah. We are just so fortunate, and thank you so much to our local hospital for even letting us do this.
Yeah, but what they were saying is that it's been a long time since they were able to bring somebody to meet the kids. So we were happy that we can now start doing this process. So kids can start having this kind of special moment at the hospital.
So yeah, thank you so much for that amazing experience through our local hospital and the Starlight Foundation.
Aloha, Kapiolani Hospital. Ryan's World is here.
Woo! 2 or 3 episodes ago, we talked about, all these great things we love about Hawaii, right? It checks a lot of boxes for us, but it doesn't have everything, right? Because we come from Texas, and there are a few Texan Southern thing that we also miss that they don't have here.
Yeah, you'd think, Hawaii is the best for food, right? There's no way the food's not great in Hawaii. But there's certain food that actually it tastes a lot better in Texas.
Right.
Like crawfish. We actually don't even have a fresh crawfish here.
No, one time I ordered crawfish and it says previously frozen, and I was thinking, okay, how bad could it be, right?
Yeah, it's okay, man. It's the same thing. If you cook it, it's going to taste the same.
No, there is this weird aftertaste. And again, we're coming from a place of privilege because we live in Texas where we can get fresh crawfish. And so when I taste the frozen crawfish for the first time, we're like, okay, this is not the same. I cannot. I have to just wait till we go home to Texas.
Maybe we can salvage it if we put it in like pasta or something, but just eat crawfish by itself and it tastes like that, we won't be able to do it. Another thing that it tastes a lot better in Houston, I think it's Vietnamese food. What do you think?
I think so.
Right.
Again, I haven't tried all the local Vietnamese food here, so I can't say, but because there is a big Vietnamese specific community in part of Houston, you'll get more authentic Vietnamese food, right? Over here, sometimes, and even where we live in Houston too, depending on the area, sometimes they use American mayonnaise, and I was like, what is this?
Yeah, it's a fusion style, right? We usually like the authentic Vietnamese food. Now I know authentic Vietnamese food because I'm married to a Vietnamese wife, so I want to go back and then just eat banh mi in Houston.
And plus it's so expensive here. One time I went to the farmer's market. I don't know if I told you this story, but this banh mi, right, is supposed to come from a very famous Vietnamese restaurant, that's everybody said, you gotta try this Vietnamese restaurant. It's the best. And they had a setup at the farmer's market. And so I said, okay. So I got one, and they were telling me $14.99. So $15 for this banh mi, right? So I was expecting, I was paying that price to be like all excited, right? I was like, okay, this is gonna feed me and Sean and maybe the kids too. And it came out to, instead of this, it was so tiny that they cut off the ends too.
The only thing it makes sense with that price is maybe there's gonna be some surprise toys inside. Otherwise, the $14 is expensive.
$14.99 plus tax. Okay.
So it's $15. Wow.
So when they came out, I had to ask. I said, "Oh, is this it?" And the cashier was like, "Yeah." And so I was like, "Oh, okay, thank you." So obviously you can get. Any. Where else you can get a cheaper price than Hawaii, but
one more thing I missed.
What?
Texas barbecue.
True. To be fair, we have not tried Texas version barbecue in Hawaii.
Actually, there is a Texas barbecue place in Waikiki.
But did you try it
We
yet?
tried it through DoorDash.
Oh, we have?
Yeah.
I don't remember. What did you think?
I think it was okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I used to work at a barbecue restaurant when I was in college, so I have a very high standard. That's the first place. One of the first places we're going to go is barbecue place when we go back. Since we're in Texas, we're going to eat Texas barbecue.
Yay! Okay, another one where I miss in Texas. Sean does not relate here, but I love this drink called mangonada.
Oh.
It's a kind of like a Mexican dessert drink. It is so good. It's slushy with mango, and then it has I can't even say the name right. Chamoy. I know. I should know all these.
Chamoy.
I know I'm saying it
It's
all
like
wrong.
those spicy looking red spices.
Yes, I love it. Okay, and I cannot find it here for dear life in Hawaii. And one time I saw something similar. Right, I got excited. But you know what? They replaced the mango part in mango nada with pineapples.
Pineapple nada.
It's not the same. And then I was asking some of my mom friends. I said, "Is there any mango nada around?" And they were saying, "Wait, what's that?" So I was like, "No."
I mean, doesn't Hawaii have a large community of Hispanic people?
I don't know. And the kids are pretty excited to eat kolaches again. They don't have it here.
That we can get anywhere once we go back to Houston. Like, I know like 5-10 different locations around our house. So.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So this is a big moment here. Sean needs to get surgery. Sean, want to talk about it?
I'm not 100% confident about doing the surgery just yet. Just so you guys know, I might get scared and back out. So here's the thing. So I have very enlarged adenoid and the tonsil, and this past 3-4 years, doctors been telling me, oh, you should remove it because you get infection on your throat all the time. They're right. I've been getting strep throat like 3 to 4 times a year. It's crazy, and it's hard for me to breathe in and out. My airway is very limited, and I'm sure you guys notice my voice is very muffled.
Yes, yeah.
Right, so that's also the part of the reason why, because of the that I need to remove my tonsil. For kids, it's not as bad. They recover after like 1 week.
Yeah.
For adults, like 3 weeks, they said. And my doctor told me, oh, just so you know, you might lose like about 20 pounds after surgery because you won't be able to eat for a while.
Yeah, that's serious, huh? So it must be a very painful process, especially as an adult, because you heal a lot slower than kids. And I know it's all scary and stuff, but Sean really needs his surgery. I'm trying to really make him take this seriously and get it done because he can't breathe sometimes, He only breathes out of his mouth.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I have to do the surgery for my nose too. The doctor was like, okay, let's get through the throat first. And the doctor also warned me, like usually when people go through this surgery for throat, the patient don't come back for the nose because it was so horrible.
Oh my god. Yeah, so please.
So he was like, make sure you come back for the nose too.
So please, in this episode, comment below, encourage Sean to get this surgery because he really needs it. Sometimes he wakes up in the middle of the night like gasping for air. I'm not joking. And it terrifies me, right? And so, I can't imagine what he's going through, but I'll be there to support you, Sean. Okay? Just get it done. Don't get distracted.
The other day, Ryan just came by and Daddy, just get it done. So yeah, I'll do it. I was just joking. I'll do it this summer if the schedule fits.
That's what he's been saying this past couple years. He keep on saying, oh, this comes up or that comes up, and then the pandemic starts and always excuses. But there's never a time where you feel like this is the perfect time to do it, you know? And if it's any perfect time, it's this summer.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll swear. I'll do it.
Last thing we're going to talk about is another exciting thing for Ryan is he's actually going to go to his first sleepaway camp, so I'm very excited for him.
Whew, it's a big jump because the longest that he is away from us, and sleeping somewhere else is probably 2 days, 3 days, right?
Yeah, with his friends, yes.
This is close to 2 months?
Yeah. But he's very excited because, one of his friends been going to the sleepaway camp for years. So he's 10 now. I really want him to experience. So I know we're very privileged to be able to do this for him. So I'm very excited for him. Also very nervous because, again, right? Any parent knows it's hard to be away from your kids that long. And then plus, there was a lot of behind the scene work that I didn't know, that I had to prepare, right?
It looks like he's starting a new life
it looks like
at the camp.
Right. It looks like I am taking him away to college.
Right. Like, there's boxes of clothes. Like, is he moving away from us?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And the best part about the camp, no electronics. So
that's good.
Yeah,
I might need one too.
We're able to just send each other messages back and forth through snail mail.
Sounds slow.
Yeah. So I think that is it for our episode today. So before we end, of course,
Sticky word of the day.
What is that again?
Summer.
Yes.
'Cause it's summer now.
Yay.
Summer in Vietnamese.
Is more hair.
More hair.
More. Yes. More means
More.
season.
Uh-huh.
More
More
hair
hair.
means summer. Season.
More hair. Now it just sounds like more hair. In Japanese, summer is natsu.
Natsu.
Yeah, natsu.
Natsu.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's
Oh,
easier then.
Yeah, impressive. So see, you've been taking Japanese lessons. So
No. Okay, so that concludes our last Hawaii podcast until we come back in the fall.
But we're gonna continue filming, right?
Yeah,
We're gonna continue in Texas, and it'll be a different vibe. But I think you guys can enjoy that too.
Yeah. Also, let us know, what are your plans for the summer? We would love to hear your thoughts and feelings and things that you guys want to do in the summer. And of course, encourage Sean to get his surgery, please. Thank you so much for watching and have a fantastic summer.
All right, bye guys.
Bye, Stickies.